All right, welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in, come on in, come on in. I hope you are having a wonderful day. These are some challenging times indeed. I want to make sure that we are live before I really get into too much. There's a lot of information to cover. I will try not to be here too long before you tonight. If you'll do me a favor as you come in, if you would please give me those hearts, those likes, those thumbs ups. Also, please share this show. I'm trying to see if it's going live. Okay, I do see that we are live, and I appreciate that. And then from there, time to time, I'll be looking down to see if there are any questions or comments or anything like that. Let me turn this volume down. Okay. All right. And as you come in, please, please, please. Okay, give me one moment here. Give me one moment, and we are promising. I'm trying to get this to go down. There we go. Okay, turn that off. Well, let's jump right into this. Please tag your friends or family members. This is important information that I want to share with you. These are tough times, and during tough times, people do some very, very bad things. So let's jump right into it. As I said, tough times brings out the rats. When the darkest of days, in the darkness, that's when the vermin, the rats, the roaches, all that good stuff, that's when they seem to thrive. And these are certainly some challenging times, but we will get through it together. But we have to make good choices. So let's run right into it. Many people are losing their jobs, or their hours are being cut. We see this story after story. So that is creating a definite bad time. This is a prime opportunity for scammers. So let's just jump right into it. Let's talk about some of these scams that are out there here. One is called the fake check scam. The fake check scam. So what you're going to see is job postings offering quick cash. Now, I know that's a red flag for many of us. It's like, oh, well, if it's offering quick cash, I certainly wouldn't go for that. But we say that when things are challenging. But let me ask you a question. What if your family member or you needed some medication and you didn't have the money, and somebody is offering you quick cash, do this simple, easy work from home job? As these things happen, we become more desperate, and we may fall for some things that we shouldn't fall for. So let's not become too confident or arrogant that, oh, this could never happen to me. It could happen to anybody. Absolutely. So they say, hey, you know what? This is a paperwork job. Or sometimes it may be telemarketing, or it could be any type of job. So don't let the type of job kind of say, oh, this is a scam and this one isn't. It could be literally any type of job. Work from home, telemarketing. Hey, work from home and just do paperwork. You don't have to get on the phones, whatever it is. So you need to buy supplies. So they tell you, hey, we need you to do this job, but you're already struggling. We're not going to have you come out your pocket for us. What we're going to do is, we know you need to buy supplies, so we're going to send you a check. Now, put yourself in that person's position. They're already struggling. They may be low on money, and now you have someone that's saying they're going to send you a check, cash money, to do this job. Sounds legitimate. It's like, wait a minute. I'm not going to have to send you any money. You're going to actually send me money. Yeah, okay. Check coming can be up to $2,500 or more. Just depends on how much these scammers want to send, because understand, they're not sending you money. They're sending you paper. They're sending you a check. So a check could be any amount. So don't get, worried about or weirded out about the amount of the check. All they're sending you is a check. So, and here's what also happens. So they send you the check. Now you get the check, and they say, hey, guess what? Now we need your social security number, because we got to fill out this paperwork, this I-923B for Section C paperwork. You got $2,500 of our dollars. We need to make sure you're accounted for. Guess what? We need your social security number. Now, they won't always do this, so don't think because they didn't do it and you got the money that it's legitimate. But sometimes it happens like that. Sometimes they'll ask for your social security number. Sometimes they'll ask for other information that's very private to you to verify who you are. Maybe they'll ask for you to create some kind of PIN code or passcode, knowing that many times people create passcodes that they can remember that are passcodes to their other accounts. Okay. Then they tell you to buy supplies from their vendor. Okay, so hey, you're going to need supplies for this job. So we've already set up. We don't want to have you go to Home Depot, Staples. We already have a specified vendor that we've already negotiated the best price for. So we want you to buy these supplies from this vendor, and you keep the rest. So we send you $2,500. We have a specified vendor we want you to buy from, and all your supplies are going to cost you about $500. Then you get to keep the rest, the other $2,000 or whatever, whatever's left. Sounds like a good deal. Wow. And all this, and I haven't even turned out any product yet. Wow, they really are trusting. This is just too good to be true. Yes, it is. In a few days or weeks, the check bounces. Yeah, because that check, it was really not real. And please don't expect your bank to do the investigating. They're a bank. That's not their business. They don't care about that. They care about you. You presented them the check. They gave you the money. So guess who they're going to hold responsible? We're going to keep on. And now you owe the bank, because now you've given them bad check. They've given you the money. You have their money. So they're going to come after you for this. And lest you think, well, I was cheated, I'll just go to the bank and explain how things happen. Hey, I was defrauded. They defrauded me. So it looks like you guys are on the hook for that. You can try that if you want to. I would not suggest you do that. I really would not suggest you do that, because you're going to be on the hook. And now when you go to find the merchant, because guess what? The bank is going to say, we have a relationship with you. We have a relationship with them. You gave us that check. You're not going to be able to find the merchant or the vendor. And you're going to be on the hook for whatever amount that is. And your Social Security number may be compromised in all those negative things. So really watch out for people sending you money and you need to do this, that, and other. Just be on the very, very lookout for that. Understand this. People are not going, well, they send you a check. They're not going to send you money. People are not going to send you money in upfront and then trust that you're going to do the right thing. That just doesn't make sense. All right. So let's go into the next type of scam. It's the mystery shopper. We see this a lot. Mystery shoppers now, because of, Corona, things like that. A lot of you would think, well, maybe the mystery shopping is going to be cut down, but there's one type that's going to still be inactive. So they want to have you evaluate a service like Western Union or MoneyGram. What they're going to do, very similar to the first one. You receive a check deposit and send to a third party. So guess what? Hey, we want to make sure that these MoneyGrams and these Western Unions are treating our people right. We're going to send you a check and you deposit it. You go get this MoneyGram, do all this good stuff. And now you wire that money to a third party through MoneyGram. Make sure everything's copacetic, everything's good. And we're going to pay you to do that. Third party is the scammer. So they've just literally created cash money out of thin air. They send you this scam check. You go cash it through your bank. Your bank gives you the money. You then send real money to a scammer that started it in the first place. Well, guess who the bank's going to come after? Check bounces, and so does the scammer. They're gone. They're out of here. You're not going to be able to reach them, touch them. They may have some physical address that if you really looked it up, probably some vacant lot, some boarded up building, or maybe even some real building that they're really not at. Got to be careful, family. Got to be careful. So if you want to verify whether a mystery shopper job is legitimate or not, you can go to the Mystery Shopper Providers Association, the MSPA. Hey, Vicky, hello. Thank you. I appreciate the family. The Mystery Shoppers Providers Association, the MSPA, to verify those organizations or whether this is a legit or not. Hey guys, if this is valuable to you, if they're getting some good value from this, those hearts, those likes, that thumbs up, get in the comments. Let me know. I appreciate all the feedback. Okay, so the last one we're going to talk about tonight is the government grants and loans scam. Oh, stop me if you've heard this one before. We have some new programs. The government's going to be giving out them checks, but they're not just going to be giving out checks. Oh, they got money set aside for you. They got some new programs for you to start a business or for you to, keep going with the business that you currently have. Some of them loans, some of them grants. And guess what? If you get lucky enough to get a grant, you won't even have to pay it back. Oh, it sounds so wonderful. But no government entity is going to call you, email you, or text you to give you money. That's not how that works. That's not how that works. And so just because this third party is now trying to contact you out of thin air because they like the way you look, they heard about that you were a good person, they said whatever they come up with, you have to be careful. So some of them may come through mail, through your email. Hey, guess what? This is a special government program that you didn't know about. All you have to do is click on this link. And now what happens when you click on the link? Now you've downloaded malware. You've downloaded something onto your computer that, guess what? It's almost like, sometimes it depends on how it acts, right? Sometimes it can be what's called a Trojan horse. In other words, it sits in the background, recording everything that you do. Real quiet, like real slow. You don't notice a difference. Yeah, and then, like your computer all of a sudden just starts acting weird. You don't notice a difference. But guess what? Everything that you're not typing, everything that they can see, that it's all being recorded. And they have the programs to do it, and it's very, very much available. It's not like it's hidden or secret or anything, but you've downloaded that onto your computer. Be careful of the links that you click on. If you get an email from somebody you don't realize or don't know them, do not click on those links. I can only just share that with you. Also, the same from personal phone calls, same thing. They may ask you, hey, I'm with the federal grant program. They always say federal stuff. They don't always, but sometimes they said to make it sound, really official. Well, I'm with the federal GPA program, and we're just contacting people because we have all this money here, and people don't seem to be aware of this program. They're not coming to get it. So we just want to reach out to some people to see if this may be a good time for them to take advantage of that. And so what we need to do to make sure you are who you say you are, we just need you to verify some personal information for us. And however that goes, whatever they say, now they're getting your personal information. Be careful, family. Be careful. Check the government sites or the departments for yourself. If you believe, if they tell you something, fine. Go check out for yourself. Go look it up. Don't click on a link. Don't take their word for it. Just go Google it. We have access to Google. Go and Google the information. Hang up from them. Get away from them. You don't know them. You don't owe them anything, right? So do not give them any kind of I can't stand these people. They're just despicable. So, hey, I changed the color. They like red flags. So these are red flags. So I really want you to remember these when you see them happening, so that you'll know to be on the lookout for them. What are red flags? Well, you need to pay to get the job. So you have to actually pay up front to get a job on the back end with no guarantee that you'll get anything. Be on the lookout for that. Number 2, you need to supply your bank account, credit card, or social security number. Now, hey, guess what? If they're asking for that information, that's a huge red flag. Huge red flag. Or, hey, these are previously undisclosed federal jobs that we're just now finding out about. They were for specific people before, but now we've got these special jobs. Don't believe it. All federal jobs can be found on the usajobs.gov website. That's another thing. Also, be careful of these sites that are very similar. So maybe there's a USSA jobs.gov. You just type it in wrong. And now they have that site, it looks very official. It was like the real one, but you typed it in wrong. So always be aware. Check what you typed in. Check the actual site, because a lot of these sites look very official. And guess what? WordPress, you don't have to be a genius to make a site look like another site. And if you do come across any scams, report them to the FTC, Federal Trade Commission. And the best place to look for jobs is actually on LinkedIn, because guess what? The beautiful thing about LinkedIn is that you get to network, meet with people, and you get to see if they're real or not. Not saying that there aren't a lot of scammers. Oh, they're not a lot. Not to say that there aren't scammers on LinkedIn as well, but at least you'll get a better chance of feel for these people and who they are. And if you want, you can get my free report, The 5 Biggest Mistakes Midlife Job Seekers Make, on LinkedIn, and you can go to that site link there, and I will be putting it in the comments as well. So get in the comment section. Let me know what you thought of this. If you got value from this, I certainly hope that you did. And also, we just have to look out for each other, family. You know, we can't beat up on each other. We just have to look out for each other, make sure that we are taking care of our loved ones, and that is each one of you. With that being said, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. And until the next video, I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.